Hi guys, welcome back to a new season of Motorsport Manager. We're back with Blue Ball Racing. I have not changed anything since the last episode where we left on a cliffhanger, and we're going to get straight into designing next year's car. Now, we get an extra 3.6 million to work with. It's not much, and we're going to have to go with a very, very cheap car. A very, very cheap car indeed. It is unfortunate, but it's just how things are. The only thing we're going to keep up on is that battery. Do we want to try and improve something somewhere? The engine's going to be too much. The engine's going to be far too much. I kind of want to do that, but we just don't have the money to do it. So we're going to have to go with this, unfortunately. So that's 4.5 million. Straight away, we're back down to 4.9 million. So we've got a little while till the chassis is made. Just a little while. Contract offer is accepted from Lara. Okay. 498 grand. What's she on? 622. So that's a lot of money saved. Thank you very much, Lara. I really fucking appreciate that. Vosu still wants more. You are a pay driver, so 240 grand. Let's have a look at Lara. So you're on 498 and 272. So we're not making any money out of Lara, but we are saving good money on Lara now. Do we request the additional funds straight away? Not quite yet. We'll have to wait a little bit longer. Obviously, we haven't set where we're going to finish next season yet either, so we should be able to do this. Vosu has accepted a contract offer, so we're still getting paid to race Vosu, and he's quite happy being second driver now. That's the thing. He's quite happy being second driver, so he shouldn't be unhappy about his car. He's insulted with the cost per race, but fuck him. That's all I can say. Fuck him. So we do have Vosu. He's on a slightly more expensive contract, but when it comes to driver wages, per race 182,000, and that's brought our cost per race down fucking big time, which is good. I mean, it's still £1 million a race. Set the budget of next year's car to medium. Yeah, okay, that's gone down. Fine by me. Race mechanics 121. That's gone down a little bit as well. Designer 136. Can we offer our designer a new contract just to? Not interested. What about you? Can we offer you a new one? Not interested. I was hoping I could be able to dial it down a little bit, make them a bit cheaper, but apparently not. Cost to break contract, it'll be less than her cost per race. 136. So it should be 1.36 million. So that's nearly half her contract. Can we do something with regards to staff, designers? What I would like to do is maybe find ourselves a cheaper designer. That's on a free. I don't think we're going to, are we? Nah, we're not going to be able to do that. It's a shame. It is a shame. What about race mechanics? So if we go to this member of staff, reliability, part fixes, pit stops, I don't think we're going to get an improved guy there. We could have got an improvement over Herman Schuyler, but I'm quite happy with what's going on here. Let's carry on. Let's going to smash through that. I'm not actually speeding this up, it's just the speed at which it goes through. A fuel supplier breakthrough. Okay, Lara is addicted to video games. Gets her focus down. Cheers, Lara. It's not like I'm addicted to them. Right, so just got off our phone with the fuel supply for next season. Said made a breakthrough in fuel efficiency. Happy to use it. Let us use it for the car, but I want more money. That's £2.5 million. No, we can't afford that. Sorry, it's just how it is. Contract ending there, but we've got our contract sorted out. We don't need to replace anyone. Fuck me, this is smashing through. Improvability gains. It's all about them gains. Right. Local fun run for Vosu. So his marketability's gone up. That is good. Improvability gains. If we're looking at the placement of a new fuel tank, a lot of flexibility there. How we do have suspicion for cars' fuel efficiency. So it's improvability plus one fuel. Let's go for it. We'll take the improvability. The reason being the engines. That is my reasoning. Olin's going to come up to the end of his career. Olin's back in this GT Challenger series. And now, the more important stuff. What it looks like. I don't know if it's livery or livery. I'm thinking it's livery, but you know, still. So that was last season's car. This season's car. Shall we have a look? Not sure. Not sure. We'll come back to that one. Again, something we'll come back to. That's current. I kind of like. If it weren't for the numbers, I'd kind of like that with some changing of the colour setup. I don't know why I've done that. Not so keen. We've had that one before. Don't like the wings. Don't really like that too much. Kind of like that, I guess. I wouldn't mind doing this. Trim colour would need to change though to... I'm wondering now actually if we just do that. So we've got the Union Jack. We've got the Blue Ball Racing Blue. The only thing is that blue and the white don't really pop off against each other, do they? They kind of merge. I'm wondering if we do this then. No, we've done that before, didn't we? We had a look at that once before and I weren't that keen. I want the Blue Ball Racing Blue in there. What about if we do it this way around? And have sort of like a weird sort of Union Jack. I don't mind that so much. No, that needs to stay white, doesn't it? It's the tertiary colour that needs to go to red. See, I don't mind that so much. I quite like that actually. I think that's pretty smart. I don't know. We need to change the primary colour back to Blue Ball Blue, I think. And then have secondary colour as the navy sort of blue. I kind of like that. I really do. Not really a big fan of the sort of Japanese look. That is pretty fucking cool. That's something we're going to have to think about, I think. Ooh. Or that. Or that. Really don't like the wings. We've had that one, haven't we? That's pretty smart. Oh, I do like number 2. Oh, sex. Absolute fucking sex. Yep, that is it. That is it. So we're going to keep our sponsors in the same colours. Everything else can stay the same. That is... No. I forgot to do something. I need to do this, don't I? I need to add screenshots so I can put this. Because I like to have these as the thumbnails now, guys. I quite like having this as the thumbnail. What do you think? That angle, that angle. That angle's pretty cool. You can kind of see it. There's not too much reflection. Get the colour right. That's the problem. It's the sun. I don't know. I've taken a few snapshots. I'll have a fucking look at some point. That is the livery. That is the car. So, as you can see, fuel efficiency is fucked. Tyre trade-off. What is this tyre trade-off? Is it going to cost me money? Tyre heating +1. Tyre wear. Nah, I want to keep my tyre wear down. Right, so testing starts this weekend. Design is completed. Pre-season testing. So, we're going to do dog shit. Vosu's just like down. Down even more. Lara's starting to push down a little bit into 9th. Gearbox issues there. Lara up into 7th now. That's not bad, I suppose. Pre-season testing. It's just a shame about Vosu's car. So where are we sitting? How do we look? Test went brilliantly. Right. Targets. It's that time of year again. We need to set out where you expect the team to finish. I'd say anything above 6th would be seen as... Well, we're not going to get 4th. What have we done so far? We've done 6th, 7th, 6th. So I say go 6th again. We'll take the 8 million. And the first thing we're going to do is design a new engine. Is it an engine? 8th, 10th. We're going to design a new engine. It's not going to be a great engine, unfortunately. Not to begin with. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's an improvement. But we do need the engines. So that's the first part done. Let's get these parts improved. So, bang, bang. I mean, 337 we've got there. I feel like that needs doing. We need to work on reliability first. As long as the reliability's up there, parts don't break, we can get our performance up afterwards. I'm not too worried about the performance to begin with. It's getting that reliable. In fact, one of these engines, that one, I'm not even going to worry about, because that's going to get replaced very, very soon. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. In fact, the gearbox here, again, not going to worry about it. That's going to get replaced soon. So that is the plan. That is the plan. I say soon. It's going to get replaced as soon as fucking possible. Jacob's birthday. Jacob Bose's birthday. Throw a big party. What's his morale at in a minute? I can't actually see his morale. Where am I looking for morale? Am I being dumb? Am I being blind? Please tell me. Morale. Nah. There you go. Happy birthday, mate. There's a tenner inside it. There isn't. We need it for the car. So, Vancouver. Actually saying that, do you know what we've need to do? We need to have a look at the calendar. Where's Guildford? Guildford does come in as the 11th race. That's kind of handy. It's kind of handy. Let's have a look at the Guildford B track. Might be good for us. I like this chance of rain situation where there's 28% chance of rain in the UK. We need more rainier tracks, really. That's what we need. So let's have a quick look for this season. Replacing D by track C with track A. These are the votes for this season. Qualifying based grids. So we're going to vote against that because we don't have a better car. Hybrid mode power. No. No. We're voting against that. Long practice sessions. I don't mind long practice sessions. The only thing is it make the episodes longer. I'm not cutting out the practicing. I'm not cutting out the qualifying. I quite like to. I don't know. I think like you guys might enjoy seeing the practicing and the qualifying as opposed to just a race, so you can see what builds up to it. You can see how we're fucking around with the strategy and the tactics and the settings. May even be able to, give me tips where I should be looking things, all that sort of jazz. Anyway, we're going to get on to this. After this race, we'll be able to pick out 2 new sponsors. Hopefully, the actual sponsors will be the right ones now. But we'll have a look. So, who shall we pick for this first race? Are we feeling a bit more confident about it? Do we take a 9th? I feel we should take a 9th. Yeah. Why are you unhappy? You're the second driver. The parts looking okay, fine, whatever. The parts are looking mediocre. But that's because it's the start of the fucking season and we didn't have any money to spend on parts last season at all. I think we bought 3 parts last season in total. It's nothing. It's really nothing. We can only... It's a finite amount of resources I work with. Oh, I was going to get a new... I say new. I was going to build the forecasting centre this season. I'm not going to now. Can't afford it. Next season, depending on how we do. So, Vancouver, that's how it's pronounced, by the way. The fucking is silent. Because, well, we were having sex with our girlfriend with the parents in the bedroom next door. Right. I feel like low speed and... there and there. Basing it on nothing in particular. Super softs. See, we're getting a lot less out of these tyres now, so we're going to be doing a lot more pit stops. Smack there. There. Based on nothing in particular. Basing it on give it whatever. To be honest, guys, I think it's just because I really need a poo. I do genuinely need a poo, but I don't want to break up the well, hopefully it's not a poo I need to break up, but I just don't want to break up the recording. I'm actually sat here knocking my knees together like I really need a poo, really need a poo, really need a poo, but fortunately I'll be able to hold it on. You don't need to know this information. You don't need to know this information, but I'm giving it to you anyway. It makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. I'm just open. He's talking about having a shit. I know, I've heard. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's something we all do. Everybody poos. Everybody wheezes. And at some point in their life, everyone's shat themselves. In fact, I know people who still do. So how are we looking, Vosu? Give me some information. What about you, Lara? Talk to me. Talk to me. How is this car looking? Are you happy? Are you sad? Give me some information. You're happy with the handling. You're happy with the handling. That's great. Give me some more back. Give me some more feedback. That's going to be level 1 for the race trim and the soft tyres in the second now. There we go. Give me some more information, you fucking cunts. I'm really happy, by the way, that they took... Yeah, get you in. I'm really happy, by the way, that they took lesser well, Vosu didn't, but we're still getting paid to race him. But Lara took a much lesser contract. 200 grand a fucking race less. Good. That is good. So let's get you back out on the race trim for another 8. Keep you on the same tyres. Set up. So... how does that float your boat? Okay, mate. Well, you come in. If you'd have told me earlier, I'd have got you in on this one, but you didn't, did you? You just... He's not happy, by the way. He really does not like his wages. He thinks it's insulting. I think the wages are fine. I don't think he's a very good driver. I've only got you here because you pay for her. Imagine someone said that. You're only here because you pay for the other person to be here. What? Right. We're concentrating too much on the low speed corners, are we? Alright then, how about that? And we're saying that that's changed enough to potentially become great, so that's what we'll do. Leave it at that. We need to get you strategy wise up, don't we? I forgot about that. Alright. She's happy with the weight distribution. She is looking pretty fit, to be fair. So she should be happy with her weight distribution. I don't know what she looks like. I've only ever seen her face. Give me some more information, you motherfuckers. Talk to me. Tell me. Show me, tell me. Speed balance is on the money. Vosu, anything, mate, anything. I will take any information you give me. Right, so you don't like the weight distribution. See, you told me just in time. You needed to tell me that a little bit earlier. Motherfucker. Right, so we're going to go qualifying trim now because we're nearly at race trim and the tyres. What do we take in? There's a small chance of rain, isn't there? We could go inters. Let's take the inters. We're not going to use super softs in the actual race, so what's the point? So that was better. So that's where it was. Let's try that. Alright, so that should be level 3. It is indeed. So Lara, if you can come in ASA fucking P, so we want some qualifying and inters. You need to switch it up. So where were we beforehand? Very, very poor. Okay, so you want to go a little bit shorter, do you? Right, no problems. Try that out. Come on quickly, because it's like 1:15 to get round. We want at least one flying lap out here. So if we can get level 1 qualifying trim, that'll be very fucking useful. He's happy with the cornering. Vosa's happy with the cornering. Can we get both guys round for another flying lap? We need it for the qualifying trim at least. Alright, so we've got both drivers round. Alright, so both drivers will get round. Whether they can get the inters and the qualifying, it will remain to be seen. They should just about get it. They're both happier with their handling, which is good. As is that. That's level 1 for the qualifying and the inters. So should it be raining, fingers crossed it rains, thumbs up, we should be fine there. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Don't know what that was, by the way. Yeah, I don't know. That was a great session. It was a great session, actually, considering. And there we are. Rain. How wet's it going to get? Very fucking wet. Too wet for inters. So we're going to take qualifying trim, and we'll take the inter tyres just in case. No, we'll take super softs. Just in case it dries up. Qualifying and super overtake mode. Car setup. Need to get this sorted out, don't we? So where were we before? So speed balance needs to come this way just a touch more by the looks of things. Everything else stays the same. No, I think we're going to take the wets. Yeah, take the wets. As for you, your speed balance needs to go the other way, does it? Okay. Boink. And wets. Again, don't know what the boink was about, but there we go. And off we fuck, ladies and gentlemen. Send out. Just get out there. Don't fuck around. Don't do the fuck around. Everybody do the fuck around. Auto. Re-establishing, by the way, that I can't sing at all. But apparently I do a very, very fucking spot-on impression of Dougal from Father Ted. I'm not going to do it now. Because I don't think it's that good. And also I'll probably end up fucking it up and cracking up. So, perfect. Overheating good. Overheated good. Should be able to get a nice wet lap out of this. Come on, boys and girl. Where are you? Where are you? By the way, gonna have to get straight into the Liverpool save after this. Right, so they're happy with those. How's everyone else coming in? Blasi with a fucking very fast lap by the looks of things. Much faster than these guys at the minute. I say much. We're faster. And that is fine and fucking dandy. Let's get them out on some ultra soft, shall we? Let's get to Lara. Lara's about to come in. Lara, ultra softs now. So great, excellent, great. So that's a nice little change up. Straight off. Great, good, and excellent. So maybe just a touch more that way for you there. Get on those ultra softs. Alright, so they're both out again. Shannon, by the way, will get a very fast one on this one. Will probably push us down quite a way. Oh, pardon me. Overheated good. What else do we get? Come on. Tell me what else do we get? Overheated perfect. Better than overheated good. Still not brilliant, but... Right. Fast lap. Come on. Fast laps, fast laps, fast laps. Lara getting some fast sections. Shannon getting faster sections. Told you Shannon's going to take us out of the way. It's a good thing we've done this, because I think quite a lot of people can go back out. So who's going to come in and knock us out of our position? Bearing in mind, obviously, I know this is just Q1, but it's still good to go through. We've got second and third, is it? We've got second and third? That's third and fourth. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. It's a lot better than I thought we were going to be doing. Put it that way. A lot better. A lot. So, both drivers through to Q2. Perna out. Minter out. Doesn't really matter at this point. It's too early to tell how well they're going to do. It's a bit dry today. Who the fuck, by the way, goes boating on a lake like that? You've got a fucking big boat there. And you put it on a small lake like that. Oh no. Useless. Yeah. Just go, I guess. And you, fine by me, go. So get these guys on auto again, keep an eye on the weather later on. Still desperately need a poo. Yeah. The annoying thing is, I must have something up with my guts today. Again, too much information. Really, don't fucking care. I'm going to talk about it, don't care. There must be something up my guts today. I've been to the loo 4 times since I woke up this morning. I woke up this morning at 20 past 6. It's now 25 past 9. Like 4 times in 3 hours. Not good. But I'm feeling fine. I feel happy and I feel sort of lively. As you can tell, I'm a bit more lively than I was when I first woke up this morning and recorded, season 3, episode 9, was it? I've got some water on the track. I think it's all over. It is now. Right. It's fine. They're coming back in. We got a decent lap out before it got too wet. Looks like other guys may be slower because of the rain, which is fortunate. And if both guys go through, obviously, then, well, we're set, basically. It does look like the rain's going to dip off soon, so we'll get these guys out again. Hopefully, these guys are going to be in just in time to switch to inters and then not need them. That'll be funny. So let's switch to super softs. No good reason, just because. There we go. So the rain will dip down. Hopefully we can get a faster lap out of these. Not going to. Ultra softs on a much faster tyre, but we can hope. It's going to dry up a little bit by then. It was a lot wetter towards the end of our lap than it was at the start of our flying lap with these tyres. That is my theory. Overheated, good. Lara's starting it now as it's starting. Good and perfect. So we should get a nice quick lap. People are switching to inters now. The fools. But if we can get out on super softs, if we get locked into these tyres and we get a fast one on these super softs, then I'm happy. Put it that way. That was not good. Not good. That's fine. Don't worry about it. That's fine. We are going through to Q2. Q2? We're already in Q2. We're going through to Q3. And that is the main fucking thing. So, we're waiting for Holgerson to get round now. Holgerson? No, it's Giuliani. Giuliani to get round on Ultra Softs. Probably knock us off our perch, but it is only, as I say, Q2. Yeah, see, Giuliani straight away knocking us off our perch. It is Q2. We've still got Q3, and we have got our sponsorship objective, so we will get some money out of this. The deficit's not going to be as great. Anyone there from last season? Amura, I suppose. Sorningen, kind of up there sometimes, isn't she? She's in the mix at times. So let's take qualifying both drivers, as I say, through. It's raining. Oh, lovely. How wet's it going to get? Pretty wet. I don't think it's going to get wet enough. I think we're going to stick with inters, to be fair. We are locked into those tyres. I thought we would be. Didn't really want to be locked into those tyres. I know it's going to get really wet, but we're going to go out on inters. No, cancel. Auto. Cancel, auto. I can see it getting wet and then drying out a little bit. So that's why we're going to stay on these inters. Let's get that sped up. Get this out of the way. The quicker we can get this out of the way, the quicker I can have a poo. In fact, I think it might dry out too much. I think it might end up going to softs, maybe. You figure it out. Just keep an eye on it, basically. Overheated good, both cars. Seen worse. So I'm hoping, because we went out first, one of the benefits of going out first, by the way, is that when stuff like this happens, you usually get a faster lap because the weather starts to dry up and people get shitter results because they've got like worse tyres. That's my theory anyway. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. I think we're going to end up falling back, but I'm not too worried. If we do start falling back, we're going to get guaranteed a 9th place, which means we're guaranteed that money. I mean, Nahui is slower than us anyway, so he took wets. Critchley and Cooper took wets as well, but they went faster than us. But we do get a chance here to go back out and use the same tyres. And because this is more into wet weather than the wet section was, we may be able to get a faster lap out. Maybe. We're 4 seconds behind Landvik back again. Just, I hate Landvik. I couldn't see Olin actually. Is Olin still up in the... Did Olin get demoted? Might have done. Overheated perfect. Overheated perfect. Switch to Lara. How are your sectors? Oh, new faster sector. Oh, new faster sectors. Vosu setting new faster sectors. Right, so Lara number 1. Vosu number 2. Where's Landvik going to go? How's this going to look? He's going to get a slower lap because of this. Slower. Pole and second going into the race. Nice. Unfortunately, I think we're going to get locked into these really shit tyres, and it's probably going to rain. That is unfortunate. But first and second on the grid. Happy with that. Happy with that. Yeah, that's good. That is good for us. Nice job. Neither of you are poles, though. Oh, fuck me, I'm tired. I'm tired, and I need a poo. Let's get this race out of the way. So, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Apparently Hal Wilson's looking forward to chasing us down in the race. Good thing for us, it's not raining to begin with, because we are locked into these tyres, as I say. Pit stop guru, race trim, and race trim, and I guess Lightfoot. It's really annoying that I can't look at the other tyres. What are we getting out of that? 5 to 7. We'll give you 11 laps of fuel. I'm going to give you... How many laps is this? 28 lap race, isn't it? Okay. We're going to give you... So the other guy's getting 11. You're going to get 10. Is that right? Yeah. So Lara's going to come in first, get some faster tyres out. And then it's going to be Vosu afterwards. That is the plan. Obviously, I don't know how things are going to go this season because we have got a shitter car. But we'll have a look at it. Lara, Vosu, Landvik, unsurprisingly, Wilson, Shannon. Critchley, not crippled with a broken neck this time around. Right. I wish we could have gone out on softs. I much prefer going out on softs. Right, so this will be slightly faster than normal, for obvious reasons. Vosu, mate, I need you to allow your teammate through. Actually, I wish there was an option to block. That would be great, wouldn't it? Vosu's dripped down. Dripped? That's the second time I said dripped. Dipped. Come on, Lara. I'd like to see a good race from you. If we can get a couple of poles like we did on the start of last season, we're set. Those poles are what saved us last season, by the way. Without those, we'd have been fucked. Holgerson setting fastest laps. Vosu back up into second, like the good boy that he is. Oh no, he's dropped it back down to third now. Let's get Lara using the push. I say I have no doubt in my mind that Landvik is going to win this. Farah's back as well. It's been a little while since we saw Farah. So right, let's get these tyres back onto neutral. Vosu holding him on to third just about. Who's behind him? Channon just behind him. So the guys' tyres are around about the same. Vosu back up into second like a fucking god. Apparently having a lower contract means he's a better driver. Let's have a quick look. We're not going to pit just yet. We get 12 to 14 out of those. 8 to 10 out of these. We're going to have to go super softs, aren't we? Right, so we need one more lap out of Lara first, which means Vosu's going to have to get 2 more laps out, so we'll do that. And then we'll switch to softs. How's rain and weather looking? Weather's fine. Right, so let's get you ready on these. With 25 laps remaining, probably going to want 14 maybe. Yeah. We can go fast. Let's get you like this. So 4.5 seconds ahead of the pack at the minute. We'll pit you soon, mate. Don't worry about that. Go neutral now. Right, let's get on Vosu. We'll keep an eye on Lara's pit, but that's a good pit. It's a good pit. Out in 18th. It's not bad. So now it's Vosu's turn to pit. So out on the super softs. It's going to be tight. 24 laps remaining. '21st. Wait, is there more drivers this season? Have I not realised that? So Lara up in the 16th. Good pit for Vosu. Out in 16th. That's not bad at all, that really. A lot of other guys trying to come in still. Let's get you back up to neutral on these tyres. For now, at least. Lara's taking over someone to get up to 14th. Minza, by the looks of things. Should gain a few more positions here. Up into 9th. How about you, Vosu? What can you get to? Up into 12th. Got to keep an eye on these parts as well. That's the thing. It's the thing with the early races. None of your part condition seems to carry on over, which is really fucking irritating. So we'll have to do pits around those too. Come on, Lara. Come on, Lara. Good work, Lara. Where can we get you to? Up into 7th. Can you get 11th? You can. Right, so how are these parts looking? Got 34% there. 33% there. We're right in a minute. We're right in a minute. As soon as they start complaining about parts, we'll have to start looking at things. So I've done my best to try and get reliability up. And it is the suspension that's going to go before anything else. See, they're both now complaining about suspension. Yeah, don't worry about the suspension, ladies and gentlemen. I will sort it out when I need to sort it out, okay? As it stands, you need to carry on with it. So, Gomez is looking to pit. Anyone else pitting? Not yet. So we're going to hold off on the boost. Vosu will though, up in the 10th. As conditions looking 25 and 27. Right, should be alright for a little bit longer. There will be some long pits in this race, by the way. But we're hopefully going to only have to worry about suspension. You don't worry about the fuel, mate. I'll worry about the fuel. That park condition's starting to get a bit ropey now. Ignore it. A little bit longer, mate. Please ignore it. Just a little bit longer. Yeah. Just ignore it a little bit longer. Oh, this is a dilemma. We don't really have any tyres that are going to last long enough. If it was raining, fine, I'll stick them on Indus. We don't have any tyres. What we're going to do, we're going to go one more lap with Lara and Vosu, and then we'll have to pit them. So if we do that, we're going to have to pit at least one more time, aren't we? Fuck it, we're going to go to Super Softs. We're going to give him, or her even, 13 laps of fuel. We're going to fix that. Really don't want to. Balanced. So Vosu up into 7th. Lara's fighting for 4th. Obviously she will lose 4th because she's going to go straight into these pits. How are you looking? You're at 16%. Everything else should be fine. A little bit worried about the gearbox maybe, but it should be alright. Stop whinging about the fuel levels. So Vosu's dropped down to 7th, but he will gain a few positions here up into 3rd. We're going to get him to pit on this one. So a mistake on the refueling, unfortunately. We're going to have to get you on these, aren't we? Go balanced. But out in 11th for Lara, it's not bad. Considering we fixed the part, that's not bad at all. Vosu's coming in to have his part fixed any second now. Who's first? Pernat is a long way ahead of everyone else. Should we go and have a look at Pernat real quick? Part complaint. Good to see. Vosu in the pit still. Lara up into 9th. Vosu's down into 11th at least. No, Vosu's held on to 10th. Nice to see. Refueling problem again, though. And I forgot to fix the fucking part. Fuck. Why is it with Vosu that I always fuck it up? Why? Fuck's sake. Right. Might as well just do that now. That was a fucking dog shit mistake. Absolute fucking dog shit mistake. Lara up in the 6th. Come on, Vosu. Fucking mistake on the refueling. How can you fuck up fueling? Seriously. Putting 4 fucking laps worth of fuel in there. It's fuck all. Go on, Lara. Get a nice one for us. Who's in 20th? Critchley getting fucking blue flagged. And then unblue flagging himself. So fingers crossed, we won't have to worry about getting Vosu in anymore now. Vosu should have enough in the tank to see him out. Yeah. It's just Lara now. Lara will have to pit again before the end of this race. Hopefully we can get a few more positions out here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 3rd, nice. What are you complaining about the engine now as well? Oh, fuck's sake. What about you? What about your engine? Your engine's fine. Your gearbox is dodgy. Your engine and gearbox is dodgy. Okay, well, we're going to come back on the engine mode, alright? We're going to go high fuel burn. How about that? Can you eke it out just a little bit longer for me? Please. So, just taking Landvik for 2nd. Who's in front of us? Soinen's not far ahead of us for 1st. 5.5 seconds, not far ahead of us. Vosu up into 9th despite that small mistake. Small. Can he get 8th before they start moving off? Yep, up into 8th. Lara's still just about holding on to 2nd place. Where is 3rd? 3rd, Giuliani, 16 seconds behind us. Right, what we're going to do then is we're going to push and over to... no, we're just going to attack. When we attack, attack. Yeah, again, can't sing, but I just... Every time I say attack, it makes me think of System of a Down. I don't know if we're going to have to come in for that or not. How many seconds between us? Still 16 seconds. That's not bad. Alright, let's bring her in for Ultra Softs. And 12 laps worth of fuel. Oh, do we do it? There's a lot of laps left to go. I think we need to do it. We'll come out in 6th. Yeah, we'll do that. Should we give her one more lap of fuel just to... No. That's too big a fucking jump. We'll do the engine. We'll take a safe... There we go. Should come out in 6th still. So yeah, Vosu should take 6th here from Farah. Oh mate, please don't be whinging about your gearbox. Oh, we're going to have to pit Vosu as well. Solara is in the pit now. She's in 3rd, 4th, 5th. Come on, engine. Alright, so Lara is out in 5th. That is fucking excellent. Ah, oh, fuck me. We're going to have to pit you for your fucking gearbox, aren't we? I really don't want to have to pit him for the gearbox. Let's keep an eye on him. So Lara's got 6 or 7 laps to do on these tyres. I feel like we can push him a little bit to get him up to heat. Push these up as well. So Lara's 24 seconds behind Giuliani. But how is Giuliani looking? Your car's fucked. Good. Wilson's out. Wilson's retired. Soinenen's got car problems. Lara may be able to get a podium. She's in 3rd. Lara, we're not looking at your gearbox. You're going to have to deal with it, alright? Unfortunately, with Vosu, we are going to have to deal with it. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. We're going to have to do it, though. Get you back to neutral, okay? So Lara in 2nd. Soinenen may have to come into pit and fix some parts, a bit like we are. Exit position currently 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. That was a poor one. 12th. Out in 12th. Could have been worse. Lara still in 2nd. Really need Soinenen to pit and fix some parts. That's what we need. I went massively over on fuel, didn't I? I mean, like, fucking big time over. Soinenen 17 seconds ahead. So, we are catching up slowly, but we're not going to be able to catch up quick enough, if that makes sense. Vosu with 11th and 10th just in front of him. And 1st, actually. Soinenen's a long way ahead of us. Hopefully... What? Oh, sorry. You're going to have to deal with it now. Alright? We've already fixed your suspension. We fixed your engine. I'm not doing your gearbox. I'm not doing your suspension again. You're going to have to fucking just nut up and shut up. Alright? Alright, so 2nd, hopefully, if the fucking car doesn't break, should be in the bag. Soinenen is struggling a bit. We're going to have to get you down to high. Well, I'm not doing your suspension, mate. You're going to have to fucking deal with it. You've got 2 laps to go now. Alright? Hopefully, come on, Soinenen. Fucking go in that pit. Go into that pit. Go into that cunt. And then again, I can't blame him for doing the same thing. Where's 3rd? Pernat, 14 seconds behind. Okay. So, fingers crossed. We've got enough about us. Let's go attack and overtake. So, as long as we don't crash, we should get 2nd and 12th. So it is Soren in 1st. We did get 12th for Vosu, and we do get 2nd for Lara. That's not a bad start. That is not a bad start to the season at all. I'm fucking ecstatic with that. Yes, okay, we could have been a bit better with Vosu. Maybe hadn't fucked up his repair, and he maybe have got another 3 positions out of that. And been about 8th or 9th. But I always fuck up with Vosu. I don't know why. I always fuck up Vosu. I don't know what it is. But the good news is I'm no longer desperate for a poo. No, I haven't shat myself. I just don't feel like I need to poo at the minute. So that is good. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I mean, 4 pits. So done 4 pits, 3 pits, and Sonnen done 2. We done fucking well there, to be honest. Considering we fixed 2 parts as well. No rules broken. Nice. So 2nd and 12th. It's good to see, which puts us 3rd. It's not as good as last season. We were 1st last season. We got 1st and 3rd on the podium though. So we're 3rd starting off. That is good. That is good. They look strong. Hashtag contenders. You've seen this here. I don't think we're going to be contenders, mate. I think that's just a fluke, to be honest. We need some decent parts before we can become contenders. Oh, pardon me. If you've heard the burp down the microphone and then me blowing it down the microphone, I hope you smelt it. Actually, I don't. Imagine if we did have that. You could smell a lot of stuff going on. You can smell my ass if you've done that, because I fart a lot. I really do. I probably eat far too much protein for my own good. Too much information. I'm actually going to name this episode the Too Much Information, or TMI episode, just because. So, I'm interested in the marketability more than anything, because we got new sponsors after this. Up a percentage. Not bad. Came 3rd overall. Some good changes there. Personality trait. Morale up 5. I got the podium. Nice. Again. Do lose £1 million for that race. But as it stands, if we're losing £1 million per race, we're actually going to end up with money at the end of the season. If we don't build any engines or anything like that. Talking about engines being built, there is an engine that's been built. Let's have a look. Yeah, I know. Guess what? Fuck off. Use team orders. In this case, I felt it was justified. That's fine. Podium, sorting and Winter Vancouver, engine build finished. So let's get straight into building another engine. So top speed plus 10, top speed plus 20 to max. 388, 403, 408. That's the one we're going to build. And then once we built this one, same thing again, but with these 2 parts. That is the plan. Get that one ready. Oh, it's getting expensive. So, we're going to get up to the next race. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get up to the next race. And then we're going to stop it. And then that's going to be the end of the episode. Let's improve some parts, shall we? So, let's take the reliability away from there and put it there. I'm less worried about performance than I am reliability. Can we just concentrate on that first? 11 days after the race. That's fine. So, new sponsors. 4 races. I've got Durex, Monster, and I can't even see what that is. Johnny Walker. Of course it is, Johnny Walker. So that's 100,000 per race. This feels like it's a lot more. That's a lot less. So I feel like Monster is going to be the one we go with, basically because it's going to be, what's that, 170 grand per 2 race, 340 grand. So 790 grand for 4 races, which is nearly 200 grand a race. It's a lot better than that one, so we will take that one. That's paid for part of the engine. So what we've got here, Siemens, 5th or above, 800 grand. No, 6th or above. I think we're going to wait for another offer to come in. There's one more offer to come in there. Next race we'll be able to get rid of that one, and then 3 race tires. 3 races time we'll be able to get a whole new load of sponsors come in, which will be really fucking helpful, to be honest. We do need some more sponsorships coming in. Contract ending with Elenil. So what's the other sponsor? We've got 5th above. I think 8th for above. Nothing up front though. Do we just take the... We'll take this one just for the upfront payment. That's just paid for our engine, basically. And then, depending on how we're doing, we can always take 6th or above. In last race, we done alright, didn't we? Yeah, we'll take that one. So that is the engine paid for. We will still go with probably... Part of me says we should go with that. I think we're just going to push for that, but it was at 6th or above. That'll be the one we take for the next race, or will it? No, we'll take that one. It's more guaranteed than this is. That's still a bit of a risky one. And then obviously, like I say, we've got a new one next race, and then we'll get rid of some. So it's not too bad. Oh shit! I wanted to see who that contract was about. So the engine design is nearly finished. Engine cooling system issue. Bit of a disaster. Found a leak. Yeah, we have to fix it. Sorry, we have to fix that. I'm not taking 50 reliability down. We're not building a simulator, Ruby. We don't have the money to do that. Sorry. So the designing of the engine has been finished. That is good. Now, let's design another engine. So what we got? Top speed plus 50 on. Top speed plus 40 to max. 70 to max, but risk level of plus 1. Oh, that'll be an end of season build, that one. Because I mean, if we done that and then that, that's just a beast. We're not going to do that though. We will probably take. I can't even see that. What level that is? 448. It just got darker for me to see it. So 448, 443, 428. I mean, that's 1.4 million. Do we just go with that and take the 5 less? For 150 grand less? I think we do. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take that one. Yeah, okay, it's 5 less, but not being funny. I mean, the reliability's gone down. That'll take a little bit longer to sort out. And it's cheaper. We're going with that one. So those are the 2 engines. Well, I say the 2. They're the 3 engines that we've got for now. Alright? So we've got 3 engines built for now. And obviously we'll go with this one and the new one that's being built. That's the intention. So we're going to pull away from there and put it into there. Yeah. So that is our intention. Talking about engines, shall we give Lara? I mean, it's only 3%. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let's fit parts. Fit parts. So engine-wise, we're going to give Lara that one and Vosu that one. So Vosu's got a slightly better engine now, with a bit more reliability, and so's Lara. Well, reliability's gone down, but it's got better engines. Not much better, admittedly, but it is better. Everything else stays the same, yes. Yeah. But that is how we're going to work it out. So, last engine, and then in the next thing we're going to build will be the suspension, because that's really down the fucking doldrums. 7th on top speed at the minute, so that has improved. Acceleration's 8th, but it's the corners that we need to get. We're going to really push on our cornering. We're going to put a lot of money into that. I don't know why I'm gesticulating. You can't see me gesticulate. Not yet, anyway. Not yet. When I get my camera, oh, gesticulations everywhere. Oh, it's going to be like a fucking raven in here. So yeah, I want to have a look at these standings. I mean, it's only 10. Why did they say we were going to come out in 21st in that? Do you remember seeing it in the race? It said we were going to come out in 21st. There's 20 drivers. How can we come out in 21st? We're going to be that fucking shit, were we? I don't know. But we've got Dubai for the next race. So, talking of which, that is going to be the end of this episode. Now, if you have enjoyed the episode, do let me know with a cheeky comment. If you like the look of our new car as much as I do, leave me a comment about how sexy it is, because that is just, look at it, it's just gorgeous. It's just sex. It really is. Oh, we can zoom out. Lovely. Actually, that's going to be useful, because now I can take pictures of the whole car. We've got Durex on the side. Oh, yes. I didn't think we had Durex as a sponsor, did we? We don't. There's something clearly wrong with the sponsorship, but I don't give a monstering fuck. Now, as I say, if you have enjoyed the episode, do please like and subscribe. Leave me a cheeky comment. You know I like my cheeky comments. Share it with your mates. Hit me up on Twitter. I'll leave me a Twitter account in there. And hopefully the next time you... Well, it won't be the next time you see a Motorsport Manager series. Hopefully by the end of Series 4, you will see a nice little feed in the bottom right corner or the bottom left corner or somewhere on the screen with my ugly mug. And yeah, that is going to be the end of this episode. So, how many times have I said it now? 3? 2, 3? Doesn't fucking matter. It's the end. I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.